Hi, I'm Autumn. This is my channel, Autumn Stitches. This is Flosstube number 3. Welcome. I have a lot of stuff to show, so I just want to say thank you to everybody who is new and who keep subscribing, and they just keep coming, and thank you to everybody who keeps coming back and all the comments in the comment section. I appreciate you so much. So I have a lot, so I can't figure out which one I should go over first. We could go over my new starts. I have some stash, new starts, acquisitions, things like that. And also things that I've been working on, the WIPs, the works in progress. So, and I have some future plans, so I'll probably do that at the end. So I'm a little bit frustrated because I printed out 2 Patreon patterns, one from the Artsy Housewife, which was, I believe it was Christmas berries, and then one from Teresa Kogut, and I can't remember what I did with them. I know I printed them out, and I know I brought them to my room. I'm pretty sure I did, but can I find them? No. And I remember thinking, I know I shouldn't put them here, but I was in a quick hurry to leave because we were going to dinner and I didn't want to hold everybody up, so I just set them down wherever I was, and I don't know. I will eventually find them. Okay, so I think I might zoom the camera out just a bit. So, okay. Okay, so let's see. I think I do have some stash that I found, because in the last video that I did, I was thinking, I know this isn't everything. What did I do with it? And so I went back into my closet and I started tearing my closet apart again, and I found them. And because here's the thing. Here, I'll pull this one out. Just for instance, I knew I had this, and in the last couple of stash videos, I couldn't find it. I'm like, what the heck? I have the Farms of Hawker and Hollow. So I love this. And I did start kitting it up with some DMCs. I do have some MPI silks in here, it looks like. So there is a ton of colors. I'm sure I have not like bobbinated them or done anything with them. They're just sitting there waiting for me to do that. So what I usually do is, because I don't want to mark on the pattern, so I make a working or a copy of a checklist. So when I'm ready to start this one, I'll make a checklist, check everything off, and then find everything. If I'm missing anything, I'll find what I need. It is charted for, let's see, I'm looking for the, it's actually charted for 28 count, 32 count, 36 count, and 40 count. So, and half that. So the 14, the 16, the 18, and the 20. So whatever. So if it's 40 count, you could do it on 20 count. So one would be over 2 and one would be over 1. I'm looking. I'm just reading what they have here. It is charted for 40 count parchment weeks dye works. So I'm just really excited because this is the layout. This is the layout. So yeah, it keeps wanting to find my face, so I'll just put my face out of it. But I'm sure a lot of you have seen this. So it's the Farms of Cochrane Hollow. So I knew I had it, and so I finally found it. Yay. Just like me, that's something where you think it's safe and then you hide it from yourself. Okay. Let's see. So I do have, there's a little shop in town. I think on the last video I mentioned about the little shop in town that has some cheaper patterns. They're like clearanced out, and they had some linen. This is called Belfast. It's Belfast Driftwood 32 count half yard. It was $31. And I mean, it's actually, I didn't open it, but it's a really pretty taupe, like a taupey color. I don't know if it's gonna actually come through the plastic. It's not even been opened yet, but it's a half yard. So I was like, score, I'm taking that. And let's see, what else do I have in here? In one of my, I'm really excited about this because I remember getting it but thinking, I don't know if I'll ever use that, but I have since changed my mind. This came in one of my Stitch quarterly bags, I believe. And from oh, find your words. Okay, from Fat Quarter Shop. But it's just the slots for bobbinated and then a magnet. So I'm going to use this. And it came in one of the, I believe it came in one of the, it says Fat Quarter Shop right here. I don't know if it'll, it's very white, so you might not see it. So I'm going to use that if I'm using bobbinated threads. So here is a pattern that I got from Heaven and Earth Designs. Actually, there are 3 that I got, and I believe 2 of them are digital. Garden Gate. This one is Garden Gate, so I'm going to take it out of the plastic. Sorry, that is a crazy sound. Okay, so this is it. This is Amy Stewart, and this is a crazy paper pattern, but I know a lot of these I do have digital copies of also, but it is Garden Gate. There we go. It's very pretty. And it's 700 wide by 500 high. I love it. It's so pretty. And I do not want to, but there were 3 that I bought in this. So the other one was Addie's Window. My daughter's name is Addie. And she's a reader, so it like suits her perfectly. And then the other one is called Butterfly Forest, and I have these downloaded on Pattern Keeper, so I'm gonna probably work them off of Pattern Keeper, but I do like having a paper copy of some of them. I can just put it in a 3-ring binder. Oh no. Okay. Oh, I love this Scarlet House, the Smith sampler. I believe I have this almost kitted up all the way. And let me see what I have in here. It looks like I have, it's a 1, 2, 3 stitch, 40 count, mallow, linen. I think it says 40 count mallow. But it's, yeah, it's really pretty. I don't know, there's the true color. It's like kind of like a gray. It's very pretty. And then there's some dinky dyes in here. Some DMCs. some Belsois. Yeah, I don't think all the colors are in here, but I'll show you the Smith sampler if anybody hasn't seen it. It's very beautiful. I love that swan. This right here is so pretty. Okay. I just don't want to get stuff messed up and put in the wrong place. I'm going to try to put everything away as I use it. That one's beautiful. Okay. And I knew I bought this one twice. I knew it. I knew it, and I was like, where is it? It is the Feast of Friendship by Blackbird. So I'm really excited to stitch this house, and it is kitted up with, it looks like it's, I want to say it's fully kitted, but I could be wrong. I put it with, and I don't know if this is what's charted, Belfast Sand, Fiber on a Whim. So if it's not the called for, I usually go with the second recommended, or the, you know, whatever they recommend, and then I'll kit it up with that. But it says Absidarian by R&R, and I couldn't find that, so anywhere. There's a few colors on the list that I couldn't find at the time, but that doesn't mean I couldn't find them now. But I do have it, the flosses that I have in here. I'm gonna pull this out because this is a beautiful linen. It is 32 count Belfast, and I love the modeling in it. Oh, that's a beautiful rendition. You can see it. You can see it. It looks really pretty. So yeah, it's a beautiful color. And it looks like I have, I don't know, this could be all the colors, but like I said, what I usually do is I go through the checklist, and then before I you know, start it, obviously go through the checklist and make sure I have all the colors. But I have Gentle Arts. Here's the color palette. There's some of them. They're coming through so beautifully. Man, so beautifully. Okay, and here is some of the DMCs that are here also. Okay. All right. I gotta get this back in the bag here. Some of them, if I can't get them back in the bag quickly, I'll just set them off to the side. But yeah, that's exciting. I love this. It's so beautiful. Feast of Friendship. Okay. Can I get it back in the bag? Alright. Oh, the blue flower, Huckleberry Farm. Really, really beautiful. I love it. And so many people have worked on this and have finished this, and I just have not yet, but oh, so pretty. Okay, this one, I'm gonna look and see what it's charted with here. I can tell you what I have. Oh, that's my working copy, because I don't like to mark up the pattern. It looks like I have the majority. of them. Like maybe I was kidding it up and then couldn't find some of them. So just took a pause until, you know, until they became available again. This is from 123 Stitch. It's a fat quarter of 32 count shale. And that is pretty much what it looks like right there. That's a really good color translation through the camera. And I do not have these bobbinated or anything like that, so they're gonna look all destroyed and messed up. I was kidding this up myself. I probably would have had a better chance of getting everything that I needed if I would have just had them kitted up for me, but there's a lot of Weeks Dye Works. There's one General Arts and some DMCs. So I know the patterns don't come out the right way. Like they don't come out as they look on the cover if you don't use the same threads, but I mean they're beautiful regardless. So look at all those colors. It's gorgeous. So we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I can find some of those colors now, since it's probably been a year, I would say. So I'm just going to set this over here. Beautiful pattern though. Okay. So here is June's monthly weigh-in from Stitching with the Housewives, and there's some beautiful classic colorworks that came with this, and I loved June because look at the strawberries, like they're so pretty. Look at them. I love the June weigh-in. Yeah, that one was really pretty. And it came with all the classic colorworks. I don't know how many colors there were, but they're gorgeous. It looks like bamboo, black coffee, honeycomb, little sprout, red ribbon, steamed broccoli, and tropical paradise. For that one, they're beautiful. You can get all the colors in there. They're gorgeous. I'm gonna have another stack of mess to clean up. Let's see, what do I have here? I wonder why I put that with it. Because oh. 32 count Lugana even weave. It is milk and honey fiber on a whim. I just found this in here. I wonder if I just ordered it separate. I should put that with my linen stash. This is it Isolde by Carolyn Manning. I love it. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. Isn't it beautiful? I don't want it to go dark, so I'm like trying not to be too close. It's a gorgeous pattern, but it is kitted up on, I must have had 123 Stitch kit this. I think I did not get the floss. I think I just got this is 14 count Ada Lavender Whisper. I don't know if that's going to come up, but it's very lavender. It's very pretty. So I'm going to stitch this on this, but I must have just ordered some extras flosses. This is like a year ago, you guys. I'm like really bad at some of this stuff. So I ordered kudzu from W.I.Ps, cherry bark, and old purple paint, and tomato from Gentle Arts. So those colors are beautiful all together, but I don't know why I ordered them. They probably go with the pattern. I need to put them with my stash, my floss stash. I'll do that. I'll put them with my floss stash. I love Carolyn Manning designs. Here we go. This one's so beautiful. So beautiful. And this is a piece of Mayflower 32 count. I don't know if that's going to come up, but it's very, I mean, I feel like it's lightly, very lightly modeled. I don't think it's like, it's nothing, you know, too dramatic. It's beautiful. And then I have all these MPI silks. Beautiful. I'll put those in floss away bags. I have a bunch on stash. And then, here it is, Vibrant Flowers. I can't, sorry about the dogs. They're being wild and crazy out there. My Chihuahua's not having it. It's saying 6 1/8 by 10. If you use 32 count. So that's probably what I did, was I just did the math on the stitch count and picked out, with a decent border, just picked out a chunk of linen for that. But yeah, those are beautiful on there. Those NPI silks are just gorgeous. I'm gonna hold it up to it on the other side, so you can kind of see it. There's one DMC there, but you can kind of see it up against the linen. It's beautiful. So I think they'll look good together. Yeah, Mayflower. It just, to me, it looked light enough to match the picture. But I know the pictures don't always, like, give the right, you know, they're not, it's not like translated exactly through a picture. Oh my gosh, my Chihuahua is having a breakdown. Okay. This is From the Heart Needle Art. It's so beautiful. September Quaker. And I like the pinks and purples in it. It looks like this is, the dogs are just gonna, I'm seeing 3 colors. I don't have it kitted up or anything. 79 wide by 115 high, and 1/2 on 40 count platinum Newcastle linen from Zoigard. So it has 3 colors: Pixie Dust, Orris Iris, and Plymouth Rock. But it's really cute. Very cute Quaker. Just a little thing. I don't think that would take very long to stitch at all. But I'll be honest, as much as I love Quakers, I've never stitched a Quaker. I have them though. So that's the start, right? Is to have them. Okay. That's really pretty. I don't know where that's from. Here is this is a 35 count. Edinburgh. It's a piece 19 by 27 by Zweigart. It's a very pretty color. Kind of like it's like an oatmeal color. I like that. It's a very nice color. I don't know if that's going to come through the way it's supposed to. That's really pretty. I like that one. Okay, here we go. We're going to get into the good stuff. Ooh, all of it's good. I'm just kidding. This is Land That I Love from Teresa Kogut. It's gorgeous. I hope you can see that. And because if I zoom in, it would probably be better if I just zoom in the camera to see it. I'm just holding it here so you can have a second to look at it. Okay. Sorry, you're like up and close to my face. So it's 1 thread over 2 linen threads on 35 count. That's why I have this. That's why I have this. Okay. It just made sense to me. So these two go together. Here we go. Oh my gosh. Oh, so pretty. So pretty. This one, I love this. What is it? Love is the key. I love her rabbits. They're so cute. I love it. She just has the most amazing style. And it's charted for one floss thread over 2 fabric threads on 40 count. And I don't know. I just fell in love with it. And it looks like I started to kit it up with DMCs. I started to, but I paused on that. I don't know why. I really don't. But she's an amazing designer. And I am a member of her Patreon, and she just came out with some really beautiful ones. Just beautiful. Okay. I also am a member of the Artsy Housewife Patreon. So, and she just came out with some new ones too. The one that I got from Teresa Kogut. I'm trying to think, because that's the one I printed out, but I can't find it. And I don't know. It'll probably, I could probably find it on my phone. Okay, so here I have Dimensions Gold Collection and Beacon at Daybreak cross stitch. It's gorgeous. Sorry about all the racket. My 11-year-old's playing with the dog. Very beautiful. Okay, and it's all kitted up. It's a kit. It has the floss, the pattern, everything's in here. The material to stitch it on. 18 count ivory Aida is in here. Needle and instructions. So, there's that. I'm a sucker for a kit. Here's another fun fact about me. I suffer from FOMO. If there's something that comes out and I have a fear of missing out bad. So I'm like, I'm on it. I can't. It's like, if I even look and I have a fear of missing out, I can't help myself. So I know this about myself, so I know what to avoid if I can't afford it, you know? Okay, this is actually, I put everything in this bag. There is a lot of colors on this, and it looks like I made a working copy of the list of colors. Sheep may safely graze. Here we go. I don't want to I'm not going to pull it all the way out because it would be a fight to get it back in this sleeve. But it's called Sheep May Safely Graze by Alice Smith, 1841. And I will tell you what sold me on this. Look at that border. Could you imagine how gorgeous that's going to look when it's done? I'm going to try to stay a little further back and just zoom in. Isn't that gorgeous? I don't know if you can see that border. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. I'm not sure what it's charted for. Let me just look at it. What did I do with that piece of paper? It doesn't say on there. It says 40 count lakeside linen, pecan butter, or 40 count silk weaver Parisian taupe would be suitable. The stitch count is 311 by 515, so a recommended 40 count fabric cut 22 by 32 to allow for a 3-inch border all the way around. I don't know what it is about this. I don't know. It's just amazing to me. I fell in love with that one. And see, I knew I was going to have a hard time trying to get it back in that sleeve. But there is a lot of colors on this. And I have it, I started bobbing. I think I have them all. But I put them on floss drops, it looks like. I hope this doesn't make me sneeze. That would not be good. Okay. This is crazy. Crazy flosses. There's a lot. I did put them on floss drops though. Just like paper floss drops. I think I was even trying to put I was even trying to draw the, what do you call it? The symbol. I'm like, nope, that's not gonna happen. But look at all those colors. Now there's a whole bunch of lint dust flying around my face, so I hope it doesn't make me sneeze. But holy cow. You can see all those colors. There's a lot of colors here. They've been, sitting and waiting for me. So, and I believe these are all DMCs. Let me see. Yeah. All DMCs. Which, that would be really expensive if, if they were NTIs. So that one, yeah, I love that one, so get it back in the bag with the working copy. Make sure that I have all the colors before I start. So I do have some finishing things in here. I think I bought this to be background fabric by Lori Holt for Riley Blake Designs. It's called Best Friends Backgrounds. So yeah, it's got all these different material. I don't know. I was thinking maybe probably was thinking quilting when I bought that. Here's some felts. I bought a bunch of different felts. This is like really a long time ago. So I got all these different colors of felts for finishing. And then I do have this Priscilla's Pretty Plaids. So for finishing some of the, I do need to get like Chelsea's checks and that kind of stuff. But I have a start on that. You know, getting all of the things that I need to start finishing. Oh, this is so amazing. Okay, this goes with this. So, come on, get it together, Autumn. Come on. Okay, so this is a very large piece of parchment, 42 count by W.I.Ps. We're talking huge, by Hollis Hands Creates. It's a pretty good size piece. It's huge. we'll just leave it at that. So here it is, Florence Mary Dickinson. I hope that you can see that. Like if I get too close, that's why I zoom in. If I get too close, it'll just go dark. Let me see. The pattern is, let's see if I can find it. Wow. They go through great detail on these patterns. Okay, it's on the back. It says Creme Brulee by Tabby Cat. So what I think happened is we couldn't find that, or it was like, you know, here's a close rendition. So that is probably why I have that. It just says 40 count linen. I don't think I need that big of a piece of linen for that, but maybe it was just, it looks like I've charted with Vicki Clayton silks. I don't really want to get them out. I'm looking, oh yeah, okay, so this one is for the Hands Across the Sea, Florence Mary Dickinson, and this is all the Vicki Clayton silks to go with it. So that's what I believe this is for, and I bet you I have quite a bit left over. Design size is 12.65 by 14.85 on 40 count, and so the fabric I would need with a nice size border would be 18.65 by 20.85. I love how they give such great detail in their patterns. I love it. I love it. And I'm a sucker for a kit. A sucker. A sucker. You see me coming. I'm telling you. Okay. This one makes me get goosebumps because I was so happy to get it. This is a 40 count, and what I'm talking about is this kit. Colorado cross stitcher. I do have an order coming from her, but I haven't received it yet. I'm so excited because I got the new the Book of Days. I'm finding my words. I don't know what it is today. This last week has been horrible trying to find my words, but I got the new 2026 Book of Days, just waiting for it to be delivered. But anyway, Colorado cross stitcher. This is a fat half 40 count straw. by W.I.Ps Dye Works, and it's gorgeous. I love it. I love it. And it is for the pattern. It's for this pattern. And this was Colorado Cross Stitcher who kitted this up for me. It's Charlotte Warrington. Charlotte Warrington, 1838, by Needlework Press. And let me tell you, this right here is, all of this is just wow. Wow. And I believe that wording is 1/1. I'm almost guaranteed that wording is 1/1, but I have not read the great details in the back about it. But anyway, I had it kitted up with the NPI silks. So the NPIs, and this is from, it was something, I don't think you can get it anymore. I don't think you can. I'm just gonna leave it at that. This is one that I just couldn't say no to it. I couldn't believe it. I had to have it. Just everything in it is just, I could just sit and stare at it all day. If I could just get the glare to ease up. It's gorgeous though. Yeah, okay, I'll stop oogling over it. Okay. So I think that's everything that was in this bag that I knew I had. And I just, what in the world? And this is another thing I have, because I was starting to make bags. I have all these zippers from Lori Holt. And I love them because they go both ways. Like, you know, the zippers zip both ways, and I love that. So I do have lots of them. Haven't made the bags yet. This is another thing that I got, and I think is really cool. It's a kit from June Taylor. I'm looking to see where I got it. I'm not sure where I got this, but it is a really pretty bag. So it's the kit to make that bag. So I need to pull my sewing machine out again, though I have it put away for the time being. And I need to pull that out again so that I can make sure that I'm stitching the edges of all of my linen before I just want to make sure if it's not stitched around the edge that I go and do that, because it's not good if your stuff starts coming undone. What do I have in here? What do I have in here? Okay, this is a pattern that I found on Etsy. The Sampler Butterflies and Borders SS253. I love it. I love it. Isn't that beautiful? I did print this out myself. It was a PDF and I got it and then just printed it out. I can't pronounce that name. Juliana Bilic. It says designed by. Let me pull out this back sheet. But I found this on Etsy and I saw the butterflies and I couldn't go without. It says it's charted for 14 count white Aida. Let's see. 18 wide by 23 0.5 high. That must be inches. 251 wide by 329 high stitches. So, I don't know. I thought it was really beautiful. It says 2 DMCs. So it's a monochromatic. I bet you if I pull this DMC out, I bet it's a variegated. Anyway, let you look at it again. It's beautiful. Okay. Sometimes people don't hold the pattern this up long enough, but I mean, you can always pause the video. I just wish I could find those other ones. I'm not going to let that go. The ones that I just printed out, I just printed them out yesterday. I don't know what I did with them. Okay. So that's for kind of like stash stuff. I wanted to kind of like talk about this for a second, because in here is amazing. This whole book is full of ornaments, stitch ornaments. So I just put a marker on each page that I wanted to show you. So let me see if I could probably find something to cover that pattern out. That'll look silly, but look at that tree. This book is amazing. Okay. This one. Holy cow. I'm just going to cover the pattern up and show you the ornament. So pretty. What's it called? Home for the Holidays. I thought these two were really pretty. There's one on each page, so I'll just go with this. Cute. If you have not got this one, I would definitely recommend getting this cross stitch book. It is just cross stitch Christmas. The other page is right here. There. Pretty tree. Man, I was like just blown away. There's not a whole lot in here that I would say I don't like. Like literally there's not. Look at this. It would be a beautiful ornament. It's kind of a smaller picture, but I just couldn't believe my eyes when I saw all these. It's like how many most amazing patterns can you put in one book? I love that. Is that it? Is that it? Okay, look at this. I don't need that. No. Oh my gosh. I've never made a biscornu before, but look at that. Look, all three. And they're beaded. They've got beads on them. Let me look on the next page because it'll tell me. Mill Hill beads, yep. Ice. G0201O. ice. So it's stitched and beaded and looks amazing. Okay, that's not all in that book. That's just what I was looking at, and there's more. There's way more. Like, if you like Santas, I'm telling you, you probably should get this book if you like stuff like this. Look at that one in the center. That is absolutely cute. That's so cute. I'm actually really, really floored at this book. There is not much in here that I don't like. It's so amazing. I would recommend this book. It's this one, just cross stitch, Christmas. It says over 60 projects. Wow. Okay. There we go. Had to show you that. I was looking through it and I'm like, no, I have to show them that. So I did show you this last, but I'm going to move, actually, I think what I want to move into right now is my new starts. I'm really proud of myself. I have new starts. I don't need new starts, but I have them, and then I'll do future plans. So this one, I went through all of my stuff today, had my copy checklist, and I'm going to start this. Going to, haven't yet, but it's all kitted up inside of there with the fabric and everything. The material, I call it material, fabric, linen. I love it. This one is Plum Street Samplers. This is the day. That's going to be a new start. I have everything in there. So this is also going to be a new start. It's already kitted up. I should preface this. I'm going to show you my new starts, but I want to show you what I'm going to start also. I'm going to start this one. It's all kitted up. Sucker for a kit. Because the second you get it, you can just start it. But I've had this for a year probably. This is cashel. Oh, cream cashel. 28 count. It's an 18 by 27 piece. It's very, very light. Like, very light. Like, maybe like a cream color. And then it's kitted up with baked apple. There's a lot of them because it's just the one. And I've been wanting to stitch with red, and I've never done a full red sampler or anything, like nothing full red. So yeah, dogwood lace, Rosewood Manor, designed by Karen Kluba. So very pretty. So that's okay. Those are the ones I'm going to start today. As long as I get time. Okay, these are my new starts, and there's a specific reason why I want to start them. They are going to be Christmas gifts. My sister has a corgi, and so does my sister-in-law. So I'm going to do Corgi Caboodle by Plum Street for both of them. One is going to be framed, and one is going to be made into a pillow. So Corgi Caboodle, here's all the flosses. They are all DMCs. Oh, look at them. They're gorgeous. Look at those colors. Just unbelievable. And this is a piece of lamb's wool. So I got to start on it. Started around, I'm just going to do the whole border, and I'm going to do both on this. So I have enough here and here to do one on each side. I believe this is lamb's wool. It was an extra piece. All the lint that's flying around in here is making my nose itch. There was an extra piece from when I did my other prairie schooler on lamb's wool, so that's what I'm doing it on. And I do believe this is at least a 28 count, because I can see the holes. I don't think this is a 40 count, but I am doing it 2/2 because I tried it 1/2 and I didn't like the coverage. I'm like, that's almost too faint. So, but when I did the Prairie Schooler on this material, I did 2/2 and I liked the coverage. It was a very full coverage. So I guess it depends on what you like, you know, how you like your stitching to look, you know, your end product. So I'm gonna do 2 of those, 2 corgi caboodles. One's gonna be a pillow and one's gonna be framed. So I got to start on that. And then this one, oh, I wanted to do something for Thanksgiving, something just for the holiday, you know. So I started this, the monthly weigh-in November from Stitching with the Housewives. I started with the sign. I'm going to start this next. I put it on a pretty large piece of what is this? 28 count. I'll get it out real quick. And I'm using the called for threads that came with it, you know, because it comes as a kit. Come on, get out of there. So, yeah, I'm using the classic colorworks that it comes with. And it's stitched on, if I can get this out. We'll see. I don't know if I'll be able to get it out, but I know it's a 28 count Monaco. And it says tea overdyed, so what I used was the color that came, and it just the natural. So this is it. I just have a little bit over here to do. I started this not this last Friday, but the Friday before, and it was car stitching. We were driving and we had a long trip, so it's car stitching. Very pretty. Okay, so this is a really large piece, so I'm going to do the rest of it on this and then hopefully get it fully finished. So yeah, isn't that so pretty? I love it. I absolutely love it. Okay, those are my new starts and my soon to be new starts. My soon to be. Okay, now, okay, so that would be future plans. I'm trying to think what I could show you what I am working on. These are my, other than my new starts, these are my full coverages. And I did write this down because I want to make sure that I say it clearly. I just put this on the scroll rod, and I actually ordered from Kay's Creations. I haven't got it yet. I haven't received it yet, but I ordered it off of Etsy, Kay's Creations. But here it is. I know I showed you this. This is Princess Asleep. There's more stitching rolled up in the scroll frame, but I just got it stitched onto this scroll frame. I did a running stitch all the way down, and I have never done that before, but I knew how to do it. For some reason, I just knew how to do it. I think maybe I've watched videos or something. I have all this extra floss on on bobbins. I love to park. I love the parking method. So, but this is, I didn't measure this scroll rod. I'm going to measure the scroll rod. Since we're sitting here, let's measure the scroll rod. It is 36. This is a 36 yard stick scroll rod. So since it's going, I'm going to go from this angle right here. I'm going to stitch down. Okay, I'm going to stitch down to the end, and then I'm going to, it looks like I know I already started down here. I counted and double counted and triple counted till I got down to here. And then I started another corner start, and I was going to work this way, and I'm like, no, why would I do that? Now let's work this way. Like, make up your mind, Autumn. Make up your mind. Anyway, this is Princess Asleep. It's 236 colors charted by Heaven and Earth Design. I did it's 1/1, and I believe this is 28 count pre-gridded fabric by Yvonne Gilbert. Beautiful, beautiful picture. This one is, I do believe I showed it in my last one, but this is my blue garden. Let me unplug my phone so I can show you in my phone, my blue garden. I have gotten some more stitches put in. I am working at the, I started over here on this top, right up there. So it's butterflies and morning glories and clouds and a gate. Isn't that beautiful? I just love it. I love it. But here it is on, I'm working with DMC 3843, which is a beautiful blue, turquoise. Not turquoise, this is a sky blue. I don't know why it's not coming in, the color. It's not translating properly on the camera, but here it is close up, 1/1, 28 count. And this is the sky right here. It's kind of dark. So my plan was to move all the way across, find my other side, and then start working down. And I have it on a, what do you call these? I can't find my words, I'm telling you I can't find my words. So, that's that. Now the other one that the reason why I haven't had any finishes, here's the reason why. And I know I probably don't need an excuse, but the reason why I don't have any finishes is because I've been pouring myself into this, it is a full coverage. There is backstitch in it. It's called Farm Scene. It is a printed, I don't know about you, but sometimes when your brain is tired and you just want relaxing stitching, you want that easy fill in or something easy, it's a stamped cross stitch. Nonetheless, it is beautiful. And I have almost the first page done right here. It's called Farm Scene. And it is a stamped cross stitch. There's a lot of back stitch in it. Quite a bit of back stitch. I don't mind back stitch. I want to say that I hate it, but I honestly don't hate it. But I'm gonna take it, I hope this doesn't squeak. Here's the threads. I have been pouring myself into this. I sit down at night, my brain is tired, my body's tired, and I just want comfort stitching, so I'll do a stamped cross stitch when that is the case, and I'm not going to be ashamed. These are beautiful threads. Came all kitted up, once again, sucker for a kit. It is, this is 14 count. It's 2 threads over 1. And excuse, I have part threads on. I'm going to take it off of here. I'm not going to show you my stand. Although it is a daylight, it's a metal stand, and it swivels, it moves up and down, it holds a scroll frame, it holds a, what do you call these? It holds these. It has a lighted magnifier on it and a little clip to hold, to hold your pattern. And I have a very strong magnet on here with all of my needles right there. I have the threads are parked. Here's the bottom corner. And this is how much I have done. It looks so good on here. It does not look like this in person. I have to backstitch these rocks across the water and the pathway that they're walking on. I have to backstitch the cow and do French knots in the duck's eyes. And then I have to backstitch this guy, and he's holding a fishing pole, so I have to backstitch that and a little hat on him. But this is almost a full page right here. It's just comfort stitching. It is, because everything's stamped on here and I don't have to count, I don't have to do anything. I match the symbol with the color and I'm good to go. So that's kind of what I've been doing at night. And I can show you this stand. It's a very nice stand. I have a couple of lap stands. I have this stand right here. I have a stand that you kind of sit on and it holds the round frames. I have a stand coming for this one. This very, 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 very long one. That's going to be a table stand or a lap stand. You could probably just set it on your lap then too. This is a lap stand. This one I got from, actually I got the idea from Brenda the Handwork Maniac. I'm trying to remember the name of the company. I could look it up. You probably know. Maybe it's stamped on the bottom. It slides. It's the most beautiful. She did a whole video on it, but it slides out and you can go, like, it holds this beautifully. Like, it doesn't slip or nothing. And yeah, so I think that's everything. And honestly, acquisitions. Okay. I hope this video is not as long as the last one. I do have acquisitions. Other than the patterns that I can't find, they were PDFs and I printed them off and I can't find them. But that's okay. I'll run across them somewhere. It'll come to me. I was going through that bag and I found this. I actually had gotten this piece of pre-gridded fabric for that, for my blue garden. But so, hey, I have another piece. And this one is 28 count. And it's 22 by 36. So at least I have another piece of pre-gridded fabric. So if I want to start another full coverage, hey, let's be crazy and just do it. This I got off of Etsy. I just received it. It's one of those magnetic frames that it's magnetic, so you can stitch in it. And if you get your finger caught in it, it's very strong. But isn't that pretty? I found this on Etsy. All I did was I went into Etsy and I looked up magnetic frames. And that's what I got. And I believe this came from the Ukraine. It took about 3 weeks to get it. What else do I have here? I have a piece of 28 count white even weave. I found this at Hobby Lobby. I can't remember where I was at. I think it was in Billings, Montana. When I went there, that was when I was doing my car stitching. So this is from 1-2-3 Stitch, and oh my gosh, when I saw this, I had to get it. I couldn't say no. I couldn't. I've got like so much stuff on my lap. I'm just gonna set it down so I can stop messing with it. Okay, RTO. Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. It looks like there's a lot of backstitch, but Laura, I believe that's correct. The I stitch birds ? I love her. And she's always talking about how she loves patterns with backstitch, and she makes you feel like you can do it. It's not that hard. You can do it. She just makes you feel encouraged. And this is on duty through November. Look at this pattern, you guys. It's an angel. He's on duty. He's walking through snow. Oh my gosh, you can see it really good now. Look at that. He's got wings. Do you see his wings? When I saw this, I'm like, oh, I have to get it. It is a sucker for a kit. It's fully kitted up. Everything's there. Oh my gosh, I got it on 1, 2, 3 stitch. Ah, love it. Love it. I do have the Floss Club from Fat Quarter Shop, and I switched my what do you call it? My Floss Club that I usually get. I switched it from Classic Colorworks to Weeks Dye Works because I wanted to build up my stash for Weeks. And this one is the, I want to say October floss. So we have Romance, Rum Raisin. Ooh, that's beautiful. Rust, Saffron. It's a beautiful yellow. I don't know if it's going to come through. Sage. Come on, camera. Okay. And this one is Sally's Sunshine. Some really pretty. I don't know if it's gonna like. It's a really pretty yellow. They are both the yellows are variegated, and they're really close in color, like really close in color. Like one's just slightly lighter than the other. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this to show up. Maybe if I put it on, I'm going to put it on a darker fabric for you. I'm just going to lay this over a darker fabric and show you. This one is Saffron, and I'm hoping that the light will allow you to see it. There. This one is Saffron, and the other one is Sally's Sunshine, and they're both variegated. Crazy, right? They're so close. One's just, I mean, not even, it's very, very close in color. But anyway, nonetheless, they're all gorgeous. For the October floss, I can put that in my stash, my floss storage. Okay. Okay, let me see. Now, I love French samplers. And this to me looked like a French sampler. It is Rebecca Laurel Sampler 1847. Let me just get it out of here so you can see this beautiful sampler. I had to get it. I had to. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at those flowers. Like, who wouldn't want to stitch that? I don't even know what kind of crazy stitching this is going to be. I don't know if it's cross stitch. I don't know. It says Company the Wishing Thorn. Oh my gosh. I don't know if there's any special stitches. I'm sure I'm going to have to sit and read, because a lot of times you have to read the patterns and see if there's any special stitches in there. Do a little bit of studying. Oh my gosh, the way that the thread pops up off of the material, the linen, is, I'm going to try to let me just do this very slowly so all you see is those stitches. I'm going to see if it'll get dark. There. They look like little beads popping up off of the linen. And that's gorgeous. I love that. I don't know how many colors. A lot. It looks like there's DMCs. It's charted for DMC. Oh, there's a Veriswa. Silks. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 24 colors. It looks like 24 colors. And I think for me, my absolute favorite stitch count, I'm kind of in between 36 and 40. I don't know which one I like better. But I really don't know which one I like better. But I think a Veriswa would look better on, I think it looks good on a 40 count. But maybe I would do a 32. 36 maybe. I don't know. Don't ask me. The fabric cut would need to be 16 by 16 in order to stitch it on a 36, which I think I could swing that. The linen looks pretty dark. I don't know what it's stitched on. I guess you can just kind of choose, but the linen to me looks a little on the dark side, but that could just be the way that the photo was taken. But Rebecca Worrell. Sampler 1847. Oh, just beautiful. Acting like a nut. But to me it looks like a French sampler because that just looks French to me. I don't know why. Maybe it is. Maybe I just sound like a nutcase. I don't know. Don't ask me. I'm just here to entertain. Okay, that was just my receipt from 123 Stitch. Okay, what else do I got here? I know I've got other stuff here. Okay. You know how I said that I got I don't know, I think I said it on my first video that I want to learn. I want to learn stitches. I want to learn embroidery stitches. I just want to. So, excuse the crinkle, please. I'm sorry. Okay, there. Got rid of it. So we have this. I got this on Amazon. It's very cute. Stitch book. So, sampler book of embroidery stitches. So they give you options or a section to work on, and you can practice your stitches. I found this on Amazon. If you want to practice your stitches, it's an option. There's a lot of stitches in here. There's just embroidery stitches. I understand how a lot of the stitches work. I've never done a lot of them. I've only done cross stitch. It also came with this, sorry about the crinkle. Okay. Came with this pouch, and it is a sewing kit. So let me put this back in here. This looks like a thimble, some needles, some needle threaders. I don't use a needle threader. I might need one day. I don't know, but it did come with all of this thread that you could practice with. So pretty nice. And here it is. I got this on Amazon. I just looked up, I remember searching stitch book or something like that. I can link it. I'll link it below. Okay? I'll just link it below. Yeah, and it's got a little pouch right here in the case. But that comes in nice and handy, and I'm looking forward to practicing these stitches. You must cut them, the pages, because you can't stitch through. So I'm wondering if you slice right here, because I mean, if you're stitching here, you don't want it to go through to here, so I think you slice all these pages in half. I understand how couching works. I understand the eyelet. What's the one I'm thinking of? The one that I'm not quite sure about is like, I think it's called the feather stitch. I'm not sure about that one. But I'm just excited to try stitching, like different embroidery stitches, not just cross stitch. I really want to branch out and understand another one that I've never done, and I'm a little bit nervous to do, but you can always fail and try again, is the satin stitch. I need to understand the satin stitch. So gosh, you guys, what do I have in here? This is an order from Fat Quarter Shop. Oh, this is this floss? What is it? What is it? I ordered Miss Pilkington's Cottage from Plum Street. Isn't that cute? Look at that house. If you like stitching houses, it looks like it's pretty stitch heavy. It's charted for 36 count milk and honey using 1 strand over 2 floss threads. 2 linen threads, sorry. And yeah, I didn't get it kitted up. I just bought the pattern. But I can look through my stash for these first before I go and buy a bunch of linen. And then I bought Crochet A Go Go. This is Autumn Tiny Village. Isn't that cute? It's so cute. And it doesn't look like it's very big. Or it looks like it's not very big. I think that makes more sense. It's on 35 count, natural. And I think that's about it. I'm not sure how it's it looks like it's finished into a pillow, obviously, but I'm not sure what the finish size is. Recommended fabric. It says 3.35 by 3.75 inches. So that's pretty tiny. Pretty tiny, but it's very cute. I like that. And it looks like I have some threads in here. Heirloom gold, fragrant cloves, and straw bonnet. I wonder if that, I don't know why that's in there. But I do need some of these for my stash. They are Gentle Arts. Pretty colors. Okay, I just dropped one. I don't know. But hey, maybe they go in. Maybe they go in this and I just got them because I knew I don't have them. I don't know. But nonetheless, I have them. So that's good. Maybe I got them for a specific reason. They're really pretty together. I can tell you that. So, okay. So that's some acquisitions, some project, some, you know, what I'm working on, new starts, and stash. So I kind of went over a little bit of everything today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one. I am going to maybe talk a little bit about crochet and knitting, because I do those too, and I can tell you I stitch. I just stitch. I stitch no matter what. It's cross stitch, crochet, knitting. I stitch. So I have, for Christmas stitching, I have a lot of garbage here. I usually save my cardboard, the thick cardboard, for finishing, just in case, like if someone wants to, you know, save a few bucks. My sister said she wants leg warmers, and I was looking through all of my patterns on knitting. So she wants a pair of leg warmers. Oh my gosh. And this is a pattern, I believe I got this off of Etsy. It's called the Salander. There's nothing like a colorful leg warmer to fight a bad mood and the cold too. So I gotta figure out the, you know, the gauge. That's all I gotta figure out is the gauge. But that's the leg warmer, and it's got a really cute cable pattern going down it. So I'm gonna stitch these for my sister. I still gotta find the yarn. I haven't found the yarn yet. She said she wants like a gray, you know, something that will go with everything. I did get this one fully kitted up, so I can start this anytime. And I wanted to do this on 25 count. It's not the picture. That's not the picture. Here's the picture. See if I can push. It's called, I think I showed it on another video. It's Whimsical Village, and I found this on Etsy also. But it's called Whimsical Village. It's really pretty. And on the back, they'd chart it for, I do have it fully, I just have to grab some 25 count. Anything, because it's full coverage. So it's mostly just stitch it on, you know, I could probably stitch it on this white 28 count. If I chose to do 28 count, I could stitch it on this one I got from Hobby Lobby. So it'd be easy to find something to stitch this on. But it's really cute, and I love the pinks and greens. Love it. Pink's my favorite color, any shade of pink. So it's full coverage, so it, you know, it doesn't matter what you stitch it on. But I think I might just do it on that 28 count. I think that's everything. I got a mess. I got a mess to clean up. But thank you for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Maybe at the end of another one of my videos I'll talk about crochet and all that, because I have a lot to show. I mean, I don't just cross stitch or just knit or just crochet. I have many projects going all at once. I knit socks and sweaters, and I have a lot of stuff that I have stitched over a period of time. So yeah, maybe at the end of my next video I can talk about that, and I'll have hopefully some more works in progress, and it's not more than 2 weeks, I hope. My plan is to come back and show progress on stuff that I'm stitching, and have at least a few new starts, and try to get some finishes and fully finishing done. I mean, Anybody can do it, right? You just have to try. So I'm going to make myself try. All right. I thank you, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you wouldn't mind hitting the subscribe button, it's free. I appreciate that. And the thumbs up button, because, you know, it helps the algorithm. And leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. I hope I was thorough enough. If you have any questions, just leave it down in the comment section. And I'll try to remember to link this if anybody wants it. I'll try to link this embroidery book, because that sounds like fun. So, okay, I hope you guys have a wonderful week ahead, and you have, because today is Monday. I did not say that at the beginning. Today is Monday, November 17th. I think. Today is Monday. Let me sound more sure. Today is Monday, November 17th. Okay. 2025. I hope you enjoyed. I'll talk to you soon. And thank you for subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting, all of the things. I'll talk to you soon. Please spend your time where you're loved and appreciated. Okay. I'll talk to you later.